Hey, what's up? Today we're looking at Xiaomi's Airdots. They're wireless Bluetooth earphones. They're here. Are they any good? Do they match the sound of the original AirPods? Let's find out. Let's go. In the box, you'll find the Airdots, their carrying case and charging case, a micro USB cable, and 2 extra sets of rubber earpieces and some instructions. The Airdots connect over Bluetooth 5.0, which has a stronger connection, and the Airdots have a 40 mAh battery that should give you up to 4 hours of continuous playback. The carrying case has a micro USB port that can be used to charge its internal 300 mAh battery, which allows you to charge your Airdots about 3 times by just putting them in the case. In the case, you'll see that the Airdots charge to these small connectors and they fit nicely in place in that case. If you basically just drop them above, they will snap in place. And just like on the AirPods case, this case has a magnet which gives a nice snappy closing feel. Although it's not as nice as on the Apple case, it feels a little bit cheaper though. The Airdots themselves are quite small, quite a bit smaller than the AirPods, being only 23 by 14 millimeters and only 4 grams. So I've asked Susanna to give them a try and to compare them with the AirPods, and you can see how much smaller the Airdots are compared to the AirPods when they're in ear, which in my opinion looks better though. So the first thing that she said is that the sound between the two is a lot different. And that is very noticeable indeed. The AirPods do have a fuller frequency response, especially when comparing side by side. The Airdots sound a bit thinner, which is probably the best way to describe it. They have less bass and less low mids, but I gotta add that they surely don't sound like the worst earphones that you've ever used. A cool feature is that you can tap on the Airdots to control playback of music. You can double tap to access your phone's voice assistant, which works with Google Assistant and Xiaomi. And I've also managed to work with Siri on the iPhone. They've got a built-in microphone for you to call hands-free, although the audio that I've got recorded with them didn't sound all that great.
Alright, so this is what I sound like through the Airdots.
So can I now record through the AirPods? Alright, so this is me through the AirPods.
The AirPods in comparison have a much better audio quality for voice calls. So what do I think? Generally speaking, the Airdots are cool. It's really safe to assume that they're inspired by the AirPods, but they don't quite look alike. In my opinion, they look better than Apple's AirPods, but unfortunately, they don't sound alike either. You simply can't expect the performance of $120 in-ears for $20. But I've got to say that they don't sound all that bad, and probably for most people, the audio quality is simply acceptable. It would have been really cool to see a USB-C port and especially Qi wireless charging on this case, but well, you can't really expect that for this price. You gotta note that the voice prompts that you'll hear when turning the earbuds on and off and connect to Bluetooth, those are all in Chinese, and there's no international version of these yet. It's probably not that big of a deal though, but good to note. I do have to note that I have one of the earpieces fall out quite often, even when I'm using them with the largest sized rubbers, but Susanna had no problem with the medium sized ones.
They fit perfectly fine.
It kind of really depends on your ear shape. I personally cannot wear them for longer than 5 minutes, or 2 minutes probably, before the left earpiece falls out. As it obviously won't pair by just holding the case next to your phone, you'll have to go to your Bluetooth settings and pair the Airdots from here. They show up as Airdots left and right, and you could actually use one earpiece and allegedly get about 5 hours of usage when you only use one. Although after using just one bud for a while, I cannot get them paired any longer. I can only get one of the two to work, so I can connect to the left or to the right, but not to both at the same time or in stereo. So the manual suggests that I put them back in the case, turn them off, and then take them out at the same time, and that will pair them again. Well, I've been trying everything I could imagine over the last day, and I simply cannot get them paired anymore. Bottom line, they're really affordable, good looking, the sound quality is alright, but they're surely not the best sounding in ears, and that is really reflected in the price.
Yeah.
In China, they came out for 199 RMB, which is about $29 US, and I've seen them at the online resellers ranging from $40 to over $60, but to be honest, I think they're not worth that much more, in my opinion. I hope I can resolve the pairing issue, but up to the point of posting this video, I've really not managed to get them paired anymore. So if anyone knows what's up, how to get that fixed, perhaps anyone from Xiaomi watching this, let me know what's up with that. So that's it for the Xiaomi Airdots, which I am using in mono from now on. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so yet, as I'm posting a lot more videos about products from the Xiaomi ecosystem right here on the channel. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see y'all soon. Peace.